If you feeling like a pimp.
Yo, this is the Mack Almanac. We back another week for the fans.
For the people.
For the people.
And we bring special people with us.
We bring special.
But first of all, who are you, Kev?
I mean, who am I?
I have no idea.
Who am I?
That's the number one.
Who am I, man? That's a
Kevin Sanchez.
That's a question that I don't have the answer to.
Do you
anymore.
ask yourself that?
More often now than I ever have.
When you're sober, you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sober and high. My name is Kevin Sanchez. You guys know that shit. I'm part of the Mack Almanac crew. My co-host right here, the great, the powerful Joshua motherfucking Pallet.
It's nice
Let's
to see
go.
you.
We got the Too Much Content crew here. We got Joey behind the boards. Let's go, Mr. Irish. And then we got
The infamous Ani.
the infamous Ani.
And-
Moose.
And we have a very special guest today.
Very special.
Well, first of all, if you're watching this, I believe this is airing on 420. Is
Yeah.
that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
This is the fucking 420 episode.
Is this the 420 episode?
I don't know. I forgot because we're all a bunch of stoners here on the Mac motherfucking Almanac, and we've procured
One of the
funniest, one of the kindest, most gentle human beings you're ever gonna meet.
I mean, does he look?
But he died, and then we found this fucker. His name is Mr. Big T.
Big
up,
T in the
fellas?
house, baby.
How you guys doing? Thanks for having me.
No, thank
How
you
are
for
you,
coming
bro?
through, bro. We missed you, man. We haven't seen you in months.
Yeah.
What you been up to? How's life?
Awesome. Busy as a motherfucker. You know?
You still doing the cooking show?
Yeah. Well, the Frank. You met Frank. You were on the
met
show.
Frank.
Broke his ankle in the ice storm, and he's recovering. So
You're from like you live in Rockaway, right?
Yeah.
That's some shit that only happens if you live in Rockaway.
Break an ankle.
I never hear someone like the ice storm got me. I got him in the ice storm. It was the sea surge. I just saw a guy got swept away in Hawaii. He went swimming and got sucked out to sea.
Oh,
What a fucking way to die.
dude.
Like, help, it's a beautiful view.
Fucking loser. What are you swimming for?
Yo, seriously. If you're going to go in the ocean, you should tie a rope around your leg, at least, so they can pull whatever's left of your body after the sharks.
shark infested waters out there.
They
man.
eat you out there. They'll fucking eat you.
Yeah.
You want to hear a story? This is the truth. I asked my girlfriend the night before yesterday, because she claims she loves the dog that we have that's destroying my fucking apartment. And I do love the dog. It's an amazing dog. But I said to her, who do you love more, me or the dog? And she's like, I was like, all right, let me ask you this question. Me and you were on vacation with the dog. There's a shark in the water. The shark either eats me or eats the dog. And she told me she would let the shark eat me.
Go ahead, baby. Go put your head in the shark mouth.
She would
baby.
let a fucking shark eat me.
Damn, bro. That's not real love.
Yeah.
Let me not say anything. I don't want to get angry at him.
Beautiful dog.
Thank you, bro.
The pictures of it running in the park in the mud. It was
that-
cinematic perfectness. Or some
No,
shit
that
like
wasn't my dog.
Oh, that was so
I
nice.
just take pictures of other people's dogs at the park.
Yo, Big T, bro.
What up, guys?
You're a wild guy.
Yeah.
You're just an insane person. I remember when he got me so fucking high.
Yeah.
On the show. Have you done a show?
No, I was supposed to do his show, and then something happened with my son a couple summers ago, and it was pretty
Dude, that was a couple summers
disappointing.
ago?
Yeah.
And we had the vegan medicated buffalo cauliflower.
This guy has one of the best THC. What is it called?
THC TV with Big T.
THC TV with Big T. It's a cooking show where he cooks with the now very legal marijuana
Josh, this was crazy.
coming from New York.
This dude made me some wings.
He fucking made me a vegan menu.
Bro, this dude is incredible. This dude made me these habanero wings, right? Am I right?
Garlic parmesan.
Was it garlic parm?
Wow, what a bad palate you have.
It's been almost a year, bro. I don't fucking
We
remember.
got, we got pretty roasted too.
I was like, you know how many wings I've eaten in the last 2 years?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm a wing connoisseur, bro. You know this. But this motherfucker made me these wings, bro. First of all, you can at least smell everything he goes, every ingredient he puts in, he goes, medicated. That means that, like,
Right.
What does that mean again?
There's weed in it.
There's weed in it.
Right. Is there any clinical measurements going on?
We went over that. It was like just like a little handful.
This motherfucker has no clinical measurements, bro. He's
No, for the Parmesan cheese, because like stuff like that, the non-medicated stuff.
What is your tolerance at now?
To be honest, I had to stop eating edibles
Because you just grew stronger and stronger.
I got some fatty liver shit from eating too much afterwards.
You got weed gout?
I have gout now also.
He's got weed gout.
I stopped drinking and doing blow 4 years ago. I'm getting gout and fatty liver. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, you actually look like you lost some weight though.
25 pounds. How do I go back? I didn't change anything.
Fatty liver.
Except for stop eating edibles, I lost 25 pounds. How do I go back? That's how much I was eating afterwards.
There's a stoner cannibal somewhere who would love to eat your fatty liver.
Yo,
There's a shark in Hawaii who would rather he get lost at sea.
Aloha.
I'm gonna revisit. Actually, I ate some. I went Cancun like 2 weeks ago, and I ate them on the plane because you need to. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Are you
have
afraid
to
to fly?
pre-medicate?
Are you afraid to fly?
Not afraid, but if something's gonna happen, might as well be hard as fuck.
that's
You know
true.
what I
That's
mean?
true.
Like,
Yeah. Do you travel with phone?
yeah.
Yeah.
I started checking a bag.
Yeah.
You know, just for my raises and then weed. It's like,
Right.
what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to go buy raises. I got my own.
I heard
shit
every
with
now
me.
and then they get cuckoo with that shit.
What do you mean?
It's worth a shot.
Like, you know, it's like I'm going on vacation. Like, what's the point of going if I don't fucking have any pot? You know.
I bring a decent amount too. I don't want to jinx myself. Not going.
I like to go on vacation to these countries like Mexico or Dominican Republic, not with weed because that's dangerous. But then I will follow a local out into the forest somewhere where he can get me weed.
I won't do that shit at all, bro. I would never follow a local into the forest. Ever. Not in the
Really?
Dominican Republic.
Really? Even if it's $10 for like a softball sized ball of something that should be weed?
Nah, bro. I don't want to do it.
know what's crazy about Mexico?
What's up?
I was smoking on the balcony at the pen by the pool, and I was going on the beach, beautiful water, smoke a joint. The guy's like, nah, security or whatever, policia. And then I asked some guy who was just standing there, and he pointed out the guy's AK-47s.
Yeah.
Just to get people for smoking weed. Weed's illegal in Mexico.
Yeah,
Weed's illegal in Mexico?
You get shot on sight.
I thought you could do coke in
If you didn't know that, you get killed on sight.
I've been to Tijuana. They had a sawzall with a dildo, and at the strip club, and you can sawzall the girl. But weed's illegal. And you could do that. That's legal.
Oh, like a super soaker full of
No, it's
tequila?
like if you want to do demolition and rip the wall down with a saw, you can cut through it and take the blade off and put a dildo in the Hong Kong club, and that's illegal. So this girl gets sawzalled all day. She can't go home and eat an edible after fucking getting just destroyed.
No, because that's
You know
illegal.
what I mean? But sawzalls with a dildo legal.
But there's nothing really legal in Mexico.
This is in Tijuana? Isn't that where they...
Tijuana is the Hong Kong club where the sawzall with the dildos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so wait, weed's illegal there? Isn't that where they had donkey shows and shit?
Yeah, but bro, it's illegal. Like, you know what I mean?
The guys were rolling up with AK-47s, arresting people on the beach for weed.
Arresting, but again, if you have $50, $75, it's that means nothing.
So it's a money grab.
Yeah, it's a money
grab.
grab.
It might not be a money grab. It
Yeah.
might be something even more sinister. How much do you think Big T is worth?
I hope not by the pound.
I have... Hello. Yes, Mrs. T. I have your Mr. Big T. If you ever want to see him again, send $1 million. And you hear Big T screaming, we don't have that much money. Look under the bed. There's 30, 40 grand.
Big T, let me ask you a quick question, bro. What's a Mac to you?
A Mac?
Yeah.
Guy gets a lot of pussy, chilling without even trying.
Without even trying?
I
I think Mac's got to try real hard.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I have it wrong.
Not real hard, but they got to put effort in.
No, you have to try without looking like you're trying.
Yeah.
like smooth, like a little. You know what I mean?
Smooth operator, yeah.
He knows how to get it at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe not easy, but
Right. He knows how to get it.
Yeah.
The man knows how to fish.
Yeah, so were you good at fishing?
Of course.
Let's go. No, I just wanted that.
Yo, when comics get on stage and they talk about not having sex and shit,
It's
I'm
very
like, yo,
embarrassing.
I've been getting laid looking like this since the '90s, just being funny.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's why we have a kinship.
Yo, bro. Of course, bro. That's why we got Big T on the pod, bro. We know what time it is, bro. Do you remember any? Because I know you're with your girl now.
Yeah.
Right. You still with her?
Yeah.
So you still remember any tricks from the '90s, early 2000s when you were killing the game?
Well, the simplest one is just the ignoring. You know what I mean? That part. They say if you show no interest, it gets girls crazy. It's the simplest, littlest thing.
Let me. I never read ever, but at that time in my life when I was a big dude and I was trying to find out how do you kick game, I followed this guy. I think his name was David D'Angelo, who many years later became like known, like people couldn't stand him. He's like a misogynist, but his whole entire thing was that you were supposed to tease women.
Yeah.
You were supposed to make fun of them. And I only took the sample package. I wasn't going to pay for the entire thing, so I didn't know how to finish everything. So I would just make fun of women, and it would work.
Some girl just hit me up. She goes, this is embarrassing, I almost admit.
Okay,
She
I'm
goes, she goes, hey, how do I tease a man? She came to me for advice. I was like, dude.
With your tongue.
You see that wrinkly hole? Starts licking.
But that's another thing. Once you get a rep as, you know what I mean? Like I always talk about the Marmaduke. Put the girl on the edge of the bed, back snatch, one of the greatest things ever invented. Like looking at a girl from the back is just beautiful. Then you just get your whole face in, you lick up to the ass, and you repeat. And you got to like just a name for yourself. That, oh, you know what I mean? I'm going to come with, I'm with Big T. Then we're going to eat good and smoke good weed. And he's going to make me laugh. And the next thing you know, we're all coming. You know what I mean?
Man after my own
he knows
heart
how to-
over here.
There's a million
he knows
ways.
how to set a move.
There's a million ways to Mac. There's a million ways to Mac.
There's a million and one ways to make, bro.
And that's just
That's
one
what
of
we
them.
got big. That's just
one
one of them right
you,
there.
You use whatever you have. So you might not be a good-looking or a funny guy like Kevin, Big T, Irish, myself, and Ani, woman. But you use what you have. So what do you have other than being attractive and hilarious?
Yo, bro, I've been thinking about this shit a lot lately. Like, do you guys think you're good partners?
To
Like,
Yeah.
in terms of what?
like in your relationships, like, do you think you're a good partner?
I think I'm a fantastic partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you,
Yeah, I know my worth.
bro.
Kevin thinks he's worthless. Go ahead.
Yo, no, well, no.
They're in my dojo.
No, I'm saying like no, like how you treat the person you're with. You think you're a good partner in that sense?
For the first time in my life, I am.
Yeah.
I've been a terrible partner to
Yeah,
my prior relationships. But to my current partner, I'm awesome.
I think I've been a good partner maybe twice.
Yeah.
Like maybe twice.
Honestly, it feels good to be a good partner.
Yeah?
Yeah, it feels good to go to sleep at night and not have to worry that someone's going to text you or call your phone and blow your shit up. You know, it's nice.
When's the last time your girl called blew your shit up?
A girl call.
Wait, like you felt like nervous that a girl's gonna call and blow your shit up.
I haven't, because like, you know, since I've been with my girlfriend, like I haven't had that issue.
No, not with the current girl. I'm talking about.
Well, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. With the other ones, I really wasn't that.
Oh, you didn't give a
nervous.
fuck.
I didn't care.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
this one, I care, so I don't put myself in that predicament because I don't want to deal with that shit. I want to be able to sleep and like enjoy my relationship, and it's worth it, man. It's hard finding a partner, someone who doesn't smell and is pretty. Just like finding like an attractive woman who's pretty and thinks you're the funniest person on the planet. You're lucky if you find 20, 30 of those in your life.
20
No, you got a point, man. You know, if you learn and you know what I mean, you get something good, you don't want to fuck it
Well,
up.
let me ask you this. So, like, back in the day, I would stretch my bounds. Like, would you date older when you were younger? What was the oldest and the youngest you were at the time?
Date or fuck?
I'm talking about fucking when
Oh, no, yeah. Like, I used to get Suboxone from my friend's mother. And, like,
You said what?
Get
like, oh, no,
Suboxone?
for a guy from work.
Wait. What's going on here, buddy?
The Suboxone, it helps you when you have a pill problem. And I would
It's
get
like
it-
for a heroin.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'd get it for a guy from work. Not even
Yeah.
just helping him, like not even like trying to tax it or anything.
Right.
And she was getting it for. I don't know how I came across this like skinny older lady, my friend's mom, and like she would always complain about my sister cleaning my apartment. She's like, you know, your sandals would be at the end of your bed if I did it. Like, she always.
Wow.
The next thing you know, I'm
Shit.
69 in her, and like she was an older woman,
How old?
probably 50 or 60.
And how old were you?
In my 20s. And like, yo, and she was
Listen,
a
that's-
squirter, but at this point, it was a trickle. You know what I mean? Like, it was coming out.
She
but
was a
not-
Kevin.
And, yo, some tight, like some, I haven't
Yeah,
had,
because nobody else fucking fucked with you,
no,
savage.
it was like she was almost like a virgin again. It was,
Wow.
It was some good pussy. You know?
Wow. Well, that makes me want to bring up a clip. Irish, can you bring up the clip, the Sugar Mama?
Ooh, you know
Yeah.
me, bro. I kind of like. I'm going. Like, sometimes I want a sugar mama.
Well, you know I had opportunities
Yeah.
for being sugar.
Like, I want to actively look.
I
for
did
one.
that. I did it for a little bit with a very wealthy, like prestigious woman, and I don't know. I feel like if you're a guy who considers himself independent and an alpha, you can't be a fucking sugar baby. You're just like, nah, I'm not playing somebody's bitch. I'm just not gonna do it. You know.
So what's up? What's up with this clip?
Wait, pause it for 1 second.
Oh,
shit.
So first of all, I got this.
Hey, yo, she got a body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
I got this clip. If we're gonna put the can we put the audio on?
Yeah.
This is from an Instagram called Mrs. Bumbleclot, which is it's a Jamaican comedian who I follow. He's hilarious. But he plays this Jamaican comedian. He plays this old Jamaican lady character who comments on videos that he sees. So this is very meta. We're commenting on a comment video. But anyway, I had to get this up.
Nah, is that a real?
I don't know, man.
I would.
If I was single, man. And that's Miss Bumbleclot.
Wow.
Husband gone and now on the prowl. She got 20s, man.
Wow. Where's she from? Atlanta?
That's got to be an
That's
ATL.
That feel like a very southern woman right there. Damn, bro.
Looks like she has like plastic on the couch still.
I when I was like 400 something pounds,
Yeah.
I think I was like 24 years old, and there was you have like sometimes you like hook up with someone that just becomes like a 1 or 2 Pete, and I hooked up with this lady, and then like I hooked up with her again at a bar in my neighborhood. And she was a teacher. She was like 55. So she was 30 years older than me at the time. But I was also 30 times the size of a normal human being.
Yeah.
So they met in between. But she did this thing where like we would make out or I'd like kiss her neck and she used to go, huh, huh. And I was like, what? I was like, is she orgasming? She was, huh. Huh. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I didn't even say anything. Huh.
When I first had sex with a white girl, she did some weird shit.
Yeah.
She would like moan like this. I never heard anyone like she was speaking full sentences as she moaned. So she'd be like, "Oh my God, Kevin, this is the best dick I've ever gotten in my life. Oh my God, keep going, just like that, just like that, just like that."
Like
that feels
monotone?
great. Like, but it was like, yo, what is going on? Like I thought she was making fun of me, bro. I thought she was like, you know what I mean? Like I don't even know the term, bro. I thought she was just cutting my ass, but she was like dead ass, and I was like, because like she wanted to see me again. I'm like, but I don't think you had a good time. And then that's how she moaned.
Right.
She moaned. Like,
We used to go to this strip club. I think it was Cityscapes. You remember Cityscapes?
59th Street.
Yes, yes.
Stu gave everything
I knew
but
I-
the zip code.
24, 57, 59th Street.
yeah. Third floor.
So we used to go to Cityscapes, and there was this stripper there, and I think she was Russian. Shout out Ukraine. But she used to do this thing where whenever she would dance, she would push her tits together, and she would go,
They breathe on her
yeah.
titties.
She would just go like this, like every time she would she thought it was sexy, so she would just go. And me and my friends were idiots, and this is back when like we were in our early 20s, and we would go to the strip club fucking 5 nights a week like losers,
Yeah. But you think that's the thing to do?
Yeah, I guess. But we would walk in there, and the second we walk in, we would all look at her, and we would all just go. And then there was another stripper, and this woman was infamous. She would come over, like when they solicit a lap dance. This was the hungriest solicitation. She would come stand next to you and stick her tongue all the way into your ear. She would, and she would do it to every fucking person, and like. The first couple, even though we were like lonely, perverted losers, the first couple times you're like, and then the next time you go and you realize, she's sticking her tongue in every fucking disgusting.
Wait, what is this place called?
It was Cityscapes. I believe it was Cityscapes. Oh, no. It was Phenomenon. You remember
Phenomenon?
Phenomenon?
Did they change that after the Nick player got shot there?
Yes.
Clea Anthony
What?
Early.
Yeah.
You got
Clea Anthony Early.
Yeah, he got shot
Wichita
there.
State,
I
second
forgot
round pick.
about that shit.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A Nick player got shot there. I only know about one strip club incident. That's Plaxico Barras.
What happened?
Pascal Burst of the New York Giants shot himself. I think that was a strip club incident. He shot himself in the leg.
Ruined the season.
Not only
He was like, I can't believe how much I spent.
I think he tried to collect insurance on that shit too.
Did he?
Oh, God.
Yo, the blowing thing reminds me of this thing called the Korean rattlesnake.
Okay.
Wait. What do you think the Korean rattlesnake is?
What do I think a Korean rattlesnake is? North or south? If it's a south, a Korean rattlesnake. So rattlesnakes, they'll shake. So you shake the balls. So it's when a girl takes your dick all the way into her mouth and shakes like a rattlesnake.
And bites that shit off.
We went down to Atlantic City. I was hungover as fuck. It was like the summer. Super. I'm a big guy. You know what I mean? So my junk was between my fat thighs for like a 2-hour, 3-hour ride. Oh. We get there. We go to this place called Oceans. And right away, we need some action. We go to this lady. She's Korean, I assume. And she goes, "Oh, you're so small." It's super flaccid. You know what I mean? Like, right. Because it's between my thighs. And she starts, I like, that's a wart. I'm laying on my back. All I see is my fat stomach. And I see her going around making a noise going... and she's disappearing like it was a mountain and like going by my balls and my dick. And next thing you know, she's like, "Oh, you so big." And then I came like in 2 minutes and then waited outside for my friends.
See, Big T, I totally forgot. This is the place where the cheeseburger is.
Yeah, I do.
That was the cheese. I told you my story where when I was a big guy, I was lying on the table and had the mirror on top. It was the first time I saw myself that size naked. And then when you're big, you lay, everything, melts down to the side. So I looked even bigger. And then the prostitute, the escort, insisted on asking me for an hour how many cheeseburgers
Yeah, he told me
do
that.
I eat a day.
One cheeseburger.
5
cheeseburgers.
6 It was very upsetting.
Dude. All right, what's some shit that you've done in a relationship? You're like, one, I took it too far, right? Like I did too much for this chick, and it just fell on flat fucking, it fell flat.
Just shit my last relationship, everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
What are you doing?
Just like what I did for her.
Yeah, call her up right now. No.
Yeah,
See how she
made me hit. She made me hit her with my car.
She made me hit her with her.
Well, she made him do it.
Hey.
And like I remember her bouncing off the right fender, and I'm like looking in the mirror, and her getting up like, "I'm gonna get you." And as I blow the stop sign, I'm like, "Yo, I don't even drink and do blow no more," and I'm hitting bitches with my car.
What do you mean she made you hit her with a car though?
She was attacking him. You ever seen like a zombie movie?
It's a little bit of a long story. She threw my keys in the yard where there's these dogs. Hitting the fence attack, and I was rather face the dogs than her. I come out, she locked the gate, and I hopped it in one bound because of the adrenaline. This is the fast version. And I'm in my car.
These were her dogs?
Her landlords were a big Mastiff and a Rottweiler. And I'm like looking up, she's hitting the fence attack after she threw my keys in the yard. And I'm like, fuck it, I used to work for UPS. I can deal with dogs. I can't deal with this crazy
How
bitch.
long did this whole entire thing take place?
Probably it felt like forever. You know what I mean? I'm going in the back to like, good dog. And they came up, they started looking at me. Then it was a sprawling yard. I couldn't find the keys right away. She locked the gate for me to get in.
Holy
and
shit.
the adrenaline's going. I look at her, she like locked the gate. She's like, what are you gonna do now?
If those dogs tore you apart? Would she have? You think she would have helped?
No, she was hitting the fucking fence saying attack as I'm approaching it. Get him! Like saying attack, and I look
He
at her
smells
and I'm
like
like,
bacon.
He tastes like bacon. Yo, so I hopped the fence because of the adrenaline. I wish I can film it like in one bound.
Oh, yeah, I know that shit.
And so now I get in the car and like she's unlocking the fence. You're like, like when you're watching a scary movie, like, bitch, start the car and leave. Yo, I couldn't start it. Like the clip was getting stuck. I'm like, yo. So I start the car. She opens the door. I peel out. It's a dead end because she lived by a marina in Rockaway. So I fucking turn around. She has the lock and the keys. Steam coming out of her nose like the fucking Chicago Bull mascot.
Yeah.
She comes up. She starts hitting the front of the car. I reverse back. And at this moment, I see like a little light. Like then my Madden instincts kick in. L1 juke button up. I go. She lunges at the car. She bounces off. I got the fuck out of there. I'm like, whew. Then I start getting a text. I'm calling the cops. Like,
well, we have a special guest for you. Please welcome your ex-girlfriend.
Let's go.
oh,
Wow,
man.
you're a survivor of domestic abuse.
Yes.
Dude.
If I called her right now and was like, First of all, do you have a number?
No, I don't think so.
don't think so?
I tried deleting everything of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
When's the last time? Does she ever hit you up with? I mean, she sounds insane. So does she ever hit you up with random numbers to see what you up to?
I don't even answer.
You don't even answer
I
random
don't-
numbers just
no.
in case.
No, it's a text. If you know me and it's a new number, text me. I mean, those other
Yeah.
people are maniacs. Like I've been
Well-
calling you for days. Like, why don't you text me? You know
Was
what I mean?
that the craziest like X and like retribution
Oh,
and
shit,
like
yeah, and that's just the start of it. Like, you know what I mean?
oh, it got worse after
just-
that.
That was
Why did you stay? Let me ask you a question. Why did you stay?
I'm sober. I'm not in the left lane no more. I stopped selling blow, doing it, drinking, punching people, going out.
Right.
what the fuck does that have to do with
Yeah, why
staying
are you
with
on the
this
show?
woman?
Oh,
because
I'm sorry.
I don't have that adrenaline, that lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like that you can get
Oh,
arrested
so
at any
you were
moment.
with her for the
I was
adrenaline?
addicted to the adrenaline.
Oh,
Like
she was your high.
yeah, I was hindsight when you're thinking about it. Like,
Of course.
you know what I mean? Like,
shit.
and like the fucking knife in
Damn,
the cut.
I never thought about some shit like that. There's a lot of people who like a lot of motherfuckers. You
Right.
ever see like I know a lot of girls who like they're in relationships. I'm like, bitch, why can't you like get out of this?
Right.
And then now I'm thinking about it like, oh, I know these girls growing up. They've
Right.
had troubled childhoods.
Of course,
This is what they're
you
fucking
recreate
used to.
what
you
you
gotta
know.
recreate what
yeah,
you
that's
know.
why it's up to you.
You know chaos.
when you but he evolved. See, that's the thing is you can evolve. You can change.
you are evolved,
Yeah,
right?
I'm really impressed.
Unless now you're the one doing. Have you ever been that guy? Have you been the guy that was like doing wild shit to girls?
No.
I mean, like he would admit that on the podcast, but like I just gotta ask anyway.
I swear to God, I got after this, I'm going to a mic and I'm talking a little bit about this. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
this
This
story,
particular
her,
story.
and just like. You know, I mean, girls always blaming guys. Like, you picked that avocado, rotten avocado. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, one of the new things they do is they're like, oh, if you tell me this girl's crazy, like, what did the guy do to her beforehand? You know, like they want to blame that you bring this out of someone, and I don't believe that. I think people are who they are at their essence.
Yeah. I've been very. I shouldn't say this, knock on wood, but I've been very lucky where I've only had like a handful of girls who were like batshit crazy, and I was always able to like avoid too much, confrontation, bro. I got so lucky with that shit.
Yeah. Because you're crazy too.
But I'm a little nuts, bro. Like, you know what I did a couple of weeks ago?
What'd you punch? What did you punch?
You know what I did?
What'd you do? What'd you do, Kev?
Some girl hits me up. I mean, I blocked her on Instagram because you started talking like right before the podcast got 1,000 subscribers. There we go.
Actually, we just hit 1,400 today.
Hey, we just hit 1,400 subscribers on YouTube. If you like the Mack Almanac, please like, subscribe, and motherfucking share.
And comment too.
And
We want
comment.
to hear your feedback.
Yeah,
What do you
want
want to hear about?
We want to hear if you got any relationship stuff you want to talk about. We here for you, bro.
Yeah. Positive feedback only.
congratulations, by the way.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
bro.
Appreciate
That's
that,
awesome.
bro.
Thank you, bro, for coming on the show. That's
Yes.
why we're bringing you here today.
I said, yeah,
man.
Big T, we love you,
Flavoring
bro.
it up,
you're,
man.
you're like one of our favorite people just to be around, bro.
Love you guys.
You're a wild guy, and I love it. But this is what I did.
What'd you do,
So
Kev?
this girl goes, I blocked her because she talked some shit about the podcast. She was like,
What?
Yeah,
Was it about me again? It's
no,
always
no,
about me.
no. She was like, another guy. By the way, this is a girl that known me for years, and she knows that I'm a stand-up comic. She used to be a stand-up comic. She's not a stand-up comic anymore, even though
Okay.
she claims to be a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
She hasn't done stand-up in 2 years, but still a stand-up comedian. Whatever.
Right.
So
That's pretty funny.
Pretty funny, right? So she goes. She said something about like. I posted like a clip of the podcast. She goes, another guy, but another podcast. Right?
Oh,
And
this is Natalia.
what? Yeah, Natalia. So then in my head, I'm like, I was feeling like shit about my podcast. I'm like, they're not going it. This is right before we got 1,000 subscribers overnight.
Right.
And I'm feeling like shit. And I'm like, damn, and I was like, fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm trying to do? Like, I kind of responded like that. I was like,
Right.
and I was being a dick to her, and then I blocked her. A couple weeks later, she hits me up. She's like, hey, daddy, what you doing?
Oh, wow.
Right?
Daddy with the 1,000 subscribers.
And I was like, horny. So I was like, nothing.
Horny.
I'm horny.
I thought you just responded horny.
He did. He said horny nothing.
Basically, that's how I was like.
But you said horny
This is how you know.
first.
This is how you know I want to fuck. If you go, what you doing, daddy? And I go, just had a couple of drinks. What's up with you? That's how you know. That's how you know it's about to get popping, bro.
Just drinking, smoking, chilling.
Chilling. Right. So she goes.
Because I'm about to turn you from a 4 to a 7.
So she goes. Accurate. So she goes. I'm on a Tinder date. I hate this guy. Let's meet up.
Wow, girls are savage with that, bro.
Savage, bro. So I'm like, all right, no problem. Where you at?
Yeah.
Now, she told me where she was at. I was like, immediately, I'm like, how much is it? An Uber from where she told me she's at to my place. And that's how I decided whether I wanted to go or not, right?
How much are you worth on the open market?
Know what I mean? Thinker over here,
Right.
right?
It's economical.
Right? Economical. So then she...
Maconomics.
So she goes...
Maconomics, guys.
So I'm like, when are you going to ditch him? Right? She goes...
Tell him to pay for my cab.
She was like, nah, why don't you come over here? And
And what, take me away from him at the bar?
And I'm like, yeah, basically. That's what she wanted me to do.
Oh, this is my friend Kevin.
So I'm like, yo, I'm not about to like get in a fight for you.
You want me to fight? You want me to...
You want me to fight for you?
Kev is
How good do you think your pussy is?
Yeah, pretty good actually.
You wouldn't fight for her honor?
But, nah, so I'm like, yo, she was like, I'm like, but then again, I was like, oh, maybe she's uncomfortable with some shit. So I was like, yo, I'll come through, but I'm not gonna bully a dude.
Right.
So I come through. I'm thinking like, as soon as I come through, she was like, I gotta go. She didn't do that, right? So me and him started hitting it off right away.
Oh, really?
Because you know what?
I think you told me this. Yeah.
So we start hitting it off right away.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, man, I didn't know you guys were on a date. Lying my ass off.
My bad.
My bad. She just told me to come through. Right?
Have sex
And
on rugs. That's Persian.
And he was like, yeah, man, I could tell she's not really feeling me like that. Yo, bro.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, this dude was better looking than me.
Wow.
Right? And
yeah,
like,
but he wasn't a Mac.
But he wasn't.
He was Macless.
So he starts talking. The reason why I was like, why do you want to leave this? Like, why do you want to leave this date? She goes, he started talking about Kevin Samuels immediately.
Right.
And I'm like, you mean the king? Kevin you mean the GOAT? Kevin Samuels?
Right.
And she goes, not you too. I'm like, bitch, you know how I am.
Dude, they get so emotional about Kevin Samuels, but they can't. It's like, give me a logical reason why he's wrong. Like, I heard a chick like a couple weeks ago who was just like, she's like, yeah, men like to just use logic. And I'm like, yeah, aren't you supposed
She said that out loud, like,
yeah,
word for word?
I overheard a conversation of two girls talking. She was like, yeah, like, men, they just use logic. And I'm like, why would I operate on anything else?
So here's the thing. I don't necessarily agree with everything Kevin Samuels says, right?
Right.
Do I find them endlessly entertaining? Yes.
Yeah.
So me and this dude hit it off, and then I got like, it was like we were there for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, I gotta like go.
You're like, yeah, this is peaked for us.
This is peak, and I'm like, she's like, oh, by the way, she's like talking shit to him,
Like emasculating him.
like emasculating him.
Wow.
And I was like,
Yeah.
that's not cool. First of all, he was a cool ass dude, bro.
Yeah, no.
Follow my podcast. Cool motherfucker,
Yeah.
bro.
He was subscriber 1,400, man.
Yo, bro, subscriber 1,400.
1,400 is our favorite subscriber so far, I think.
And I say, yo, honestly, yo, y'all making this awkward. I gotta leave. And she goes, my friend is leaving, so I gotta leave too. And then I end up fucking. But honestly,
Oh, you ended up having sex.
yeah,
with
yeah,
her.
yeah. I made sweet love to her, and then
Was it sweet?
Kind of.
You,
It was actually kinda
you slept
cool.
over?
This
You didn't wake up to the breaths?
This happened. She was like, she wanted to order some food,
You're like, yeah.
and I was like, all right, I ordered some food, and then she fell asleep, and I saw how much the food was. And I was like,
Cancel! Cancel and escape!
and then I ordered that Uber, baby. Went straight home, bro.
Get myself
But I
a
was
chopped
thinking-
cheese when I
but
get
what's
home.
wild is I can't believe I put myself in a position where like I haven't had sex in weeks before that.
Yeah.
And I put myself in a position to like potentially get into a fight with a dude at a bar. Like
Stupid.
For somebody who was nowhere near worth it.
Right.
Like nowhere near worth doing that
But
for.
that's where your dick will get you in this
And
world.
it's getting rarer and rare that happens.
Right.
And I'm saying it on the Mack Almanac because I'm embarrassed about
Right.
what my behavior.
Right.
Like my behavior was reprehensible. Like I should have never done or put myself in a position like that.
Happens
Right.
to the best of us.
That
I
happens
want
to
to
the best of us,
let's
yo.
speak about reprehensible behavior or what people might think is. So I stumbled upon a new Instagram page called TikTok Menace.
Okay.
So what this guy does is he goes to people's TikTok pages
Okay.
and he takes their like whatever like overtly sexual TikTok post they have.
Okay.
Then he goes to their public Facebook profile, finds who their parents are, and sends them
You
the video
lie.
and goes, "Is this yo daughter or is this yo son?" So
Which one would you like?
I don't know which one has the
Oh
highest.
my God, please play all of them.
You got to play the video first, and then when
But
he's
wait, are these girls underage?
No,
I see
no,
the
no,
trouble.
So like this
Here,
one
so-
and then this one.
here. So yeah, play the.
This your son's girlfriend?
So watch this.
That's hilarious.
So this is they only want you for sex.
Oh,
Dude, it's the Undertaker music.
Yeah, this
yes.
So then he finds her
Oh my
dad,
God, this dude's a G.
and then he goes, "Is your daughter?" Question mark.
Your daughter's plastic. Your
Daughter's cringe.
Yeah,
now
she got,
the
she
next
got,
one
she got
is-
them Stonehenge
I know.
teeth.
He goes, "I know. How did you find my Facebook?"
Oh, you know what's crazy, yo? Yo, shout out to the dad. I was like, yeah, man, I can't even.
He's like, "I know my daughter's cringe."
All right, wait. There's one that says, please help sharing a hotel room.
My long distance boyfriend, little brother, and best friend who wants to fuck.
What? No, it didn't say that.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it said, how do we fuck? Or something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Oh my God. No, who is this person, yo?
This your daughter?
Nah. But like, what a wild chick to put that on TikTok.
Yes, that's my daughter. I will tell her to delete this.
That's
That it's embarrassing for me.
I've
I have deleted her account in the past.
She must have made a new one.
Oh,
How
man.
old is that chick though? What happened to the rule that you don't post shit like that? You know what? It really doesn't matter anymore.
I don't use TikTok, but TikTok, and my kid has a TikTok now, and I'm fucking against it. TikTok, I think, is fucking
But your
awful.
kid, how old is your kid again?
He's 9.
He's 9. Yo, bro, I don't think. You gotta be. I think you gotta be a teenager to have a social media account, bro. Like,
I think there should be an age maximum. Like, you can't be on TikTok or any of those shits if you're over the age of 18. It should be fucking just for kids.
oh really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
because there's fucking adults on that shit. That's why I don't want my kid on it. I'm like, he's posting just videos of my dog and shit. But,
Yeah,
like,
but
you don't know who the fuck
there's
is looking.
Mad creeps, bro. Oh my God! Hold on. Can you go back to that page? There was something I wanted to see.
Yeah, I gotta follow that guy.
Kevin's heated. His glasses are fucking.
Yo, hold on. There was this one that was too crazy. Wait, go up.
Oh, here, that's actually a good one. Acting innocent in front of. Oh shit, sorry.
This one?
Acting innocent
Did
in
you
front of
know
my
dog
boyfriend's
spelled
dad.
backwards is God? That's right, dear. You're such a clever little girl.
Kill your parents, Tracy.
Did you know?
Damn, bro. The only thing I don't like about this though is that Mama Mans has to like.
No, I don't like this. I'm not for
I'm
this.
not
I think
really-
it's funny.
It is funny though.
I think it's funny. I
You
don't
know,
think you should
that's
ever
an
try to
interesting-
destroy somebody like that.
Did they say she's getting railed?
Well, she
The second-
put that up.
She
though.
put it up, and he
No,
they.
but the second part of the video, I think it says, "As I'm getting railed later."
Yes, that's what.
I like how she says, "I'm getting railed."
Wait, who's this? This is your son. What is it? This is your son.
Kevin wants to see the sun.
I don't understand TikTok. I don't use it very much. Is she talking about my son in that video? I will talk to her tomorrow. We are having. Oh my God.
We're having a lunch as a family.
is your
So
son.
this
Hold on.
was a message I received.
All the way on the right. All the way on the right.
This one?
Yep. I want to
Alright,
see
hang on,
that.
we gotta do
Oh,
it
this
first.
is funny. This guy's an
Alright.
Edgar.
I made you what?
I made you for real moan with 2 fingers. Give me some respect. So he sent it to his mother.
Oh.
And then wait, I saw this one. Wait till you see this.
God, bro, this is
Right.
wild. This is so crazy. What a wild dude.
Bro, when this popped up on my thing, it
Can I
was
tell you something? For some reason, yo, I have this sexist thing in my brain where, like, for some reason, when it comes to a dude, it's just less worse to me.
no, of course, because men deserve it, but and we love women. This your son?
It's a joke.
Hey,
He's
I
a
have
virgin.
seen this. I have seen TikTok. There are only jokes because he is a
The
virgin.
virgin. Don't take him seriously.
That's a cool ass mom, bro.
Yeah.
That's a cool ass mom, bro.
Well, technically, he'd still be a virgin if he was making them moan with his fingers.
That's true, mom.
Right?
Smell that finger real quick, mom.
We had fish sticks last night.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kevin.
Reach his
That's
hand
a-
into the potato chips.
Oh
like,
my
come on,
goodness,
Kev.
yo. That is yo. Who's running that account? That's got to be a celebrity.
I don't
It's,
know, but
it's Chris D'Elia. Coming back with a vengeance.
yeah, he's got it. He's Insta Batman.
Oh shit, bro.
Daughter, she's a whore. So honestly, I think we're having a great time. What are we at? We're at like 15 minutes left, 10, 15 minutes? Yeah. I gotta be honest, man.
What's up, buddy?
I'm happy to be here, and I love you guys. I love everybody in here, but I'm not happy about the world right now. I didn't mean to take this down.
No, it's all right.
But in my opinion, World War III has already started. The country of Ukraine is under
siege.
under an immense attack by the Russians.
Now you believe everything you're seeing?
No, I look. You know me, Kevin. I'm a lunatic. I look through every sources and deduce the truth from what I see.
Wait, something happened.
Yeah.
I have a Hinge notification.
Okay. Well, we have a live Hinge Kevin notification update.
Live.
All right. Genocide can wait.
Let's see.
More important issues are at hand.
All right. Nothing.
She said no.
Sorry, it was a girl they said I should match with. Most compatible. How do they even run through these algorithms? From the Ukraine.
Well, yeah, speaking of that, because China also had to comment on the Ukraine crisis, and
What did they say?
Well, they're not like super pro for the the NATO aggression towards Russia. So they released a statement that was, we think everybody should relax and there shouldn't be fighting, but they said that we will also welcome the Ukrainian women to China now.
Bro, did
Because I didn't know.
Pimp.
Apparently Ukrainian
Women?
mail order brides is a big thing in China.
Really?
Yeah. So for like wealthy,
They didn't tweet that, did they?
They did tweet that.
Did you see the poll? The politician from Brazil
No children.
said the same shit on a live
Oh yeah,
mic.
that also.
That was great. He's like, "Yo, did you see these girls?" And they're all trying to get out of the country.
Maybe it was them. I'm sorry.
No, and then he's like doubled down. He goes,
Pardon me, G.
He's like, when this shit's over, we have to go back there. He was saying, no, he said some fucked up shit and then kept going.
I mean, Ukrainian women are beautiful.
Yo.
They're beautiful. But but seriously, like I am.
So what's
I've
up,
been-
buddy?
I've been
What do you think is happening here?
Well, what I'm saying is that World War III has begun.
Do you really think World War III has begun?
World War III has 1,000,000% begun. It has
Okay.
100% begun.
So we're going to war then? For real, for real?
I think it's inevitable. Because we're not going to stand by with public opinion when they see, because Putin is losing.
Bro, who's going to war?
NATO and the United States and Russia and China.
I'm on Social Security. I don't think I qualify.
Well, listen, I sent you a video the other day, which is it's really fun. We probably won't be the ones fighting as of yet, but we're in the middle of World War III. World War III has begun. We're attacking the Russian economy right now.
What is the dollar worth, or whatever?
The ruble has crumbled. It's down like 40, 60%, something like that. We're cutting them off. I know you haven't been watching it all, right?
A little bit.
We cut them off basically from the entire economy of the world.
Do you think Putin got?
And Putin stated that he interprets that as an act of war.
It is an act of war.
It is an act of war, and rightfully so. He's killing innocent people. I understand why he did it. He felt threatened by NATO encroaching, but the bottom line is we're the free world, and you have the choice to decide your own fate, and they're a sovereign country and have the choice to decide their own fate. And right now they're under attack, and I'm praying for them, and I think you should be praying for them too. And there's a lot of crazy news coming out of it. They used a thermobaric weapon. You know what that is?
Kind of. It's like a thermal blast.
It sucks all the oxygen out of the air around it. It looks like a nuclear blast. I'll send you a video. I sent you a video of it on Instagram.
If it was like anything over 4 minutes, I don't
No,
watch
it's literally 10 seconds long. And it looks like a nuclear explosion. It has a mushroom cloud and everything.
then it just sucks all the oxygen.
It sucks the oxygen
For how long? For
instantly.
No, for like the parameters. Like, do you know like the distance
How big
in
it
which-
is?
Yeah.
It's like a square block. Imagine the size
With
of
no
a-
oxygen.
That's not what kills you though. It sucks all the oxygen out, then it explodes using the oxygen that it sucks out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so if you're anywhere like within like a 2-3 block radius, you're having internal damage and dying. If you're anywhere near it, you're obliterated to nothing. The specifics are not important. What's important is that I just want to say that I stand with the people of Ukraine, and I'm praying for them daily, and I'm praying for Zelensky, and everybody get prepared because it's the end of the world.
Jesus, it's the end of the world.
But I have a
a
video. I don't know if it has the video implanted in it, but I saw something that I thought was kind of funny.
Okay.
Because it is the end of the world. So they had this Russian guy who was in charge of one of the biggest, it's like a fund that consists of like currency and other types of stuff. He's a fund trader from Russia. And they had him as a guest on a financial show. And instead of talking about his fund, wine or vodka, and he just started drinking, and he's like, yeah, there's no more because he's in Russia. He's like, yeah, I quit. He's like, there's nothing left here anymore. He's like, I'm just gonna be a Santa Claus. He's like, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Can you pull that up, Irish?
Wait, some dude in Russia?
He's a financial trader. He's a fund manager.
Yeah.
So they invite him a live show to talk about his fund. And now that Russia's completely cut off from the world, he drinks to the death of the markets. He says he'll go back to being a Santa Claus.
Well, definitely the air defense would be great, but we already heard today that
Dude, he's doing this with a smile.
He's accepting it.
This war and will not help
What
us to cover the air. Unfortunately, this is the weakest point our army at the moment has, and all of these destructions that you see for the last several days, they are caused by airstrikes bombing our cities.
Yeah.
Now, you're a tech company. You work on apps that can plug into Mac computers. But what's interesting is that you have used the platform that the company has on Twitter to kind of share anecdotes about what's happening on the ground, how your employees are feeling right now, but also interestingly about the cyber angle of all of this. We know that there's been NFTs that have been used to try to offer a little bit of financial support to those in Ukraine. I mean, how important is the tech community to what's happening there on the ground in the age of a war in 2022?
Well, actually, it is extremely helpful because all of the tech community are currently united to help Ukraine. So the tech community are making so much efforts to bring down the Russian propaganda websites, to bring down some state Russian websites, to
all right, is this war over yet? No, not funny at all, honestly.
Shout out Elon Musk, by the way.
Yeah, Elon Musk went, hooked them up.
Hooked them up.
Do you know about that?
Yeah,
Twice.
What did he give him?
He gave him Starlink. Yeah, you know what Starlink is? He shoots his little satellites into the air. Yeah. He hooked them up with that. They want the United States to give them the NATO to give them a no-fly zone, which basically means if Russia flies sorties over the country of Ukraine, we have to shoot them down. We're not going to do that. If we did that, it's immediate engagement, World War III. What I'm suggesting is that
Josh Powell is suggesting.
What I'm suggesting is I know the reasoning why they won't do that, but what I'm saying is it's fucking inevitable. We're gonna have to hit this head on. It's gonna happen.
So you're saying start right now?
I'm saying if you know 100% the end game and his end game, he can't win this now. There's no way he can win this. There's no way that he's gonna actually.
So what do you do? You're saying
you have to fight. You have to fight and go after his nuclear tactical weapons.
So you're saying we're gonna you know what I think about?
Hold on. You know Lindsey Graham, who that is?
Barely.
Okay. So he's a Republican politician. He stated on television, which he got a huge bunch of slack for, that somebody in Putin's inner circle should assassinate him. And that's not something you do. But at this point, this guy has his hand, and it's him. It's really not his fucking people. It's not the people who are around him. It's him who has his hand on this button, and he's ready to fucking press that button. In my opinion, I think. Unfortunately, if we don't stop him now, he's gonna use nuclear weapons within the next year.
I will say, the last 2 nights, I've been dreaming about bombs.
Yeah, you should.
I've been dreaming about that shit, bro. And just waking up in cold sweats, oh shit.
Yeah, dude, it's coming, man. It's coming. It's coming. And I mean, listen, you're a military dude, bro. Your first call, man. I know you. Kevin likes to pretend like he's not ready to go fight, but Kevin has something inside of him. Kevin has a call to the battle inside of him, and I can already hear the patriotic songs playing in his head.
I started going to the gym. I started putting it on Army cadence songs.
Right.
At the gym.
Right. I've been thinking about Ukraine put a call out for people to go and fight.
You been thinking about it?
Honestly, I've been thinking about it.
That's
man.
interesting.
I mean, when you got Putin going around telling him that he's going after Nazis, and Zelensky is obviously a Jew, and there's obviously many Jews. I'm watching videos. There's still a lot of Jews still trapped in there or who refuse to leave.
Yeah, but the Ukrainians are holding.
I think that's a Nazi song. Flight of the Valkyries, all right, man?
National anthem.
What are you playing us, the Third Reich fucking war music, Irish?
The national anthem.
But shout out to the Ukrainian people. They're coming together. They're holding it down
Yo,
as best they could. You know what I mean?
Because they're fighting for all of us. I'm telling you, man. They don't. This is the Ukraine was formed after Russia fell apart. Okay, and they were basically an integral part of the Ukraine of Russia. They had their own nuclear weapons. They gave them up. And we made them a promise. We said, listen, if you give up your nuclear weapons, we promise you that you can be a sovereign country and we'll protect you if somebody else tries to take you out. And for that, they gave up their nuclear weapons. And now this is what's happening. So regardless of the NATO pact, we made a promise to them in the Minsk agreements. Already, 20,000 foreign fighters have gone to go fight there. At the same time, Russia's bringing in mercenaries from Africa and from Chechnya to go and assassinate the president and the government. But the people weren't completely united before this war. A lot of them didn't really like Zelensky. They didn't like the president. But after the war started, they're fucking united there. They're fucking fighting, and they're not going to fucking give up. So the only thing that Putin can do is completely obliterate him. And there is no way the world is going to stand by and watch him completely level cities with thousands of millions of people getting fucking killed. They're not going to do that. So what's going to happen is this. We've already started to transfer planes over to Poland. If we give them these planes, Putin said that he's going to take that as an act of war. And he already readied his nuclear forces. I don't know if you know that. He put his nuclear forces on ready alert. If we give them those planes, he's going to consider that an act of war and he's going to attack us. If we don't give him those planes, somebody is still because the people who are good are human beings. They're not gonna fucking sit there and watch these people get decimated. Some pilot is gonna go into one of those fucking planes and they're gonna fly in there and start attacking. And regardless, it's gonna get called as an attack from NATO, an attack from the United States, and the war will be officially on. But it's already started. So the point is, I think you might as well hit it head on.
So get your dick sucked.
Yeah.
Get your dick wet.
No, this is the time to love your family.
Love your family.
Get laid. Enjoy your life. Get stoned. Party. Enjoy the freedom that we have in this country.
Remember right now that in a time of war, your best option is to pull out on the inhale.
Yes. Pull out on the inhale.
Pull out on the inhale. Don't make any babies.
That's not true. Make babies. The world will continue. Good will win. God will give us this land, and He will protect us, and we will live, and the good will win. So make those babies. Say fuck you to the end of the world, because the world doesn't have to end. All you have to do is turn to God and pray, and we're the fucking Mack Almanac, baby.
Listen, if it's a nuclear war, we're gonna need people.
Listen, they're hitting us first, man. This city needs a good cleaning anyway.
Nah, bro.
We need that Van Wyck back to Corona times so that you can drive without traffic.
Where's the safest state in the country, you think? Where could we go?
It's gotta be in the middle.
North Dakota.
Probably like a place like North Dakota.
Since the
maybe
energy's
Wyoming.
Since I already brought the
maybe Denver, maybe Colorado.
Can we play this last video because I respect this dude for doing this?
Who?
Can you play the Taking Putin Out? So this is Max from Tracks NYC, who's a friend from the neighborhood, and he put a rush. This is the so Max owns Tracks NYC, which is like one of the dopest jewelers in the world, but you can see it in New York City. But also check out Josh the jeweler, who's my homeboy. Used to work in Tracks. But this is a video where he's basically telling the ministers of defense of Russia in Russian that, listen, you better fucking take this dude out before he destroys the entire world.
Министр Сергей,
It's in
видно
Russian.
по твоими глазами, какие у тебя мысли, какие мысли у твоих друзья. Быстрее собирай твои друзья, потому что твой хозяин будет двигаться на вас тоже. Он уже знает ваши мысли, что он делает. Он гробит всю страну, и у вас шанс закрывается. Гитлеры, генералы тоже жалели, которые жили, которые он не убил. Они жалели, что они не двигались и пораньше. История на вас смотрит. Весь русскоязычный народ на вас смотрит. И даже глаза, которые выше, чем это, смотрят на вас тоже. двигайся побыстрее, потому что если ты не подвинешься, он будет двигаться на вас. И это в конце закончится слезами для всего народа. Если вы не смелые, тогда сидите до конца.
You don't think Putin
Министр
already
Сергей.
he's already like taking out most of the
So
people who are rebel against him in
100%.
that country?
Putin is
I mean, he's been killing.
He is
people for
notoriously
years.
he's notoriously paranoid.
Yeah.
They think what happened is like people who've dealt with him, they think he went crazy during the pandemic because he isolated himself because he didn't want to get the virus. So they said he cut himself off completely from the world, and they think it made him go extra fucking cuckoo. He has probably a security team of 1,000 people their entire job is to keep him alive and look for threats. If you work in his personal like security guard, like his own, what are the guys who protect the Secret Service?
Yeah.
If you're his Putin Secret Service, you're recruited when you're young, into the new recruit in the
that's like
military.
your father right there.
And it gives you a lifetime income, and like it gives you the best life in the world, and you just work till you're 35. So everybody who's defending him is like in peak physical, sharp mental conditioning to keep him alive. When they showed videos of him having a conference with his ministers of defense and the government, he's sitting at a table 40 yards away from the rest of the people. He's not even anywhere near them. So he's completely isolated. I also read that he has a Russian wife who was a gymnast, beautiful woman, and he has 4 kids with her. It's like they're not officially married. He sent them off to Sweden. So they're like in some bunker in Sweden while this all goes down. The dude, he knows what he's done, but he knows he can't win. You cannot win this war.
So go to Sweden to avoid the nukes. Got it.
I think he has Parkinson also.
Yeah, you know what, Irish? You're a smart guy, man. I don't know how the Nazis lost.
No, I think he has dementia and like Parkinson or the beginning stages.
The point is, like, after you're 60 years old, you should be cut off from society when it comes to making decisions.
I kind of believe that.
The world belongs to the youth because that's who's going to have to fight this fucking thing, you know? It's like we have an old fucking idiot as our president running the fucking thing, which is what caused this. Because, you know, we left Afghanistan, we fucking let the soldiers die, we left people behind over there. Putin saw that shit and he was like, they will not lose. They are weak now. That's what it is, man. That's why, you know, there's a video of Trump giving Putin a handshake. Did you see this?
No.
Can you pull that up, see if you can find that? It's Putin and Trump meeting, and Trump gives him a fucking handshake, and he does it like, how you doing, cuz? And he pulls him into himself. He gives him a fuck, and he goes, come here, you little fuck. We're going to pull that up in a second. But, like, you have to have a face when you're a superpower of power and, like, intelligence, and he has none of that stuff.
You talking about Putin?
I'm talking about Joe Biden,
Biden.
man. Putin's just a fucking nut job. I always respected Putin for his, like, calm demeanor and his calculation. He miscalculated this time. He fucking went completely overboard. He's killing thousands of innocent people, and the world's not going to stand by and watch it. And that's why World War III coming to you in 2022. Sign up now, kids.
That was the best when they had the picture of Putin on the horse with no shirt, and then it was like Obama with the bike helmet on. That was the big thing a couple years back.
You know what? One of the other thing I want to address, one of the scary and sad things, like I consider myself somewhat conservative with a liberal attitude. Never pick a fucking side because Republicans are fucking lunatics. Some of these Republicans, they're fucking like siding with Putin. They're somehow, yeah.
How's that possible?
They're like, this is none of our business. We should stay out of it.
Oh, I believe in.
How would you feel if we put?
I'm a big believer. This is none of our business.
But it is our business because we.
But until you start,
the thing is, it's our business because we made it our business 30 years ago. If we don't stand by our word, your word has to last forever. It has to be indefinite. If I tell you today, like, hey, yo, Big T, man, if you catch my back today, I got your back forever. And then me and Big T, 30 years from now, some guy comes over and he wants to fucking shoot him or something, and I don't do anything, then my word's not worth anything. And if your word's not worth anything, you're not worth anything. So we got to do what we got to do.
Let's see this video.
Save those women.
Donnie T. Did you say anything in this?
It's 2 seconds, but you could see where the respect comes from. Get over here, you fuck.
That's a New York handshake.
Yeah, get over here. The point is, he saw Joe. He saw what we did in Afghanistan. He saw how we reacted, and they saw weakness. I want to say this, though. Even if Trump would have been president, he would have just waited till after Trump was gone. He was going to do this regardless, but he was waiting for the right time when there was weakness. So what happens from this point on? The Chinese are watching this. They're like, let's see how everybody reacts. Then they go after Taiwan, and this is the beginning of World War III.
Yeah, Biden's gonna call him Gorbachev soon by accident.
What happened to that wine stain on your head?
Like, what happened to the thing on your head? It's like a different guy, man. That was 20 years ago.
Honestly, I'm not keeping up with the news. I don't care enough.
I used to live in that philosophy with you, Kev,
Yeah.
but at this point, we have to talk about it because this is going to affect our lives.
I got it from TikTok.
They just
good news on TikTok.
They actually banned TikTok. They can put certain things, but they banned the majority of stuff in Russia on TikTok because Putin passed that new law that I told you about, that if you spread any false information, 15 years in jail. Because the Russian people don't want this war either. The Russian soldiers that they're capturing in the Ukraine are all saying like, "Oh, we didn't know what we were doing here. We thought it was an exercise. We don't want to come kill Ukrainians."
What the fuck?
Did
Dude,
you see
it's insanity, bro.
the WNBA? Brittany Griner, one of the best female basketball players of all time, Olympian. In the offseason, she plays ball there. She had maybe a pen, and they detained her for 3 weeks.
That's completely.
No one even heard from her.
That's completely political. Do you hear what he said?
Yeah.
This WNBA player in Russia, they arrested her 3 weeks ago. They're
one of the best players of all time.
I know.
Female players of all time.
WNBA.
Yeah. She dunks too. She's sick.
But this is all political maneuvers. These are all pawns that are going to be part of trading processes for prisoners and stuff.
Like, how many pens did she have in her bag? Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
to be fair though, you're kind of dumb if you're gonna fly out of a Russian airport with a weed pen on you.
Can you?
Oh, was it a weed pen? That's
Yeah,
a dumb.
It was a weed pen.
Yeah, well, I mean,
But
they didn't
honestly-
arrest her for a regular writing.
Or honestly, who knows? But
writing poems.
Listen, but honestly, when I saw that, I said maybe it's a setup.
What do you mean?
Could be.
It could be a setup.
Totally
They
fair.
could have planted, like they could have looked into her file, had a file like, yo, she smokes weed, and they were like, let's put a pen on her, it'll be believable, and we'll arrest her on it. Could you just try? I know we got running out of time. Can you just try googling thermobaric explosion Ukraine? Because I just want you to see this because it looks like a fucking nuclear.
And Ukraine
bomb.
has this. Or
No, Russia has this. They have.
They used it already.
They used it already. They have these missile launchers. It's a thermonuclear explosion.
Yo,
in
you know what I
Ukraine.
didn't know until very recently that
Thermobaric, not nuclear.
we're
sorry.
not supposed to create deterrence for nuclear war. Like, if you have nuclear weapons, you can't also have something to block.
Is that really part of our agreement?
Yeah.
That's complete nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
Obviously, we're doing it,
Yeah,
right?
no.
We have to do it. But like,
no, they've been reinforcing Guam now. I was watching. On
what's
YouTube.
Guam?
Guam is an island off the Pacific coast that's strategic to the defense of America. So if Guam falls, it's a big problem.
Like in the middle of the Pacific. Like,
It's in the middle. It's
Like,
our-
let's say you go into meet some chick. Like, where the fuck am I in Guam? You know what I mean? 'Cause you're in, like,
it's the
bug-
middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
It's I think it's the far. They say the day begins in Guam in America because that's the earliest time of America property.
Oh shit! Look at this.
That's not it though.
Oh.
No. Unless it is, because I didn't see it. But I saw it a different video. It was a nighttime video.
Yeah, this is one from Syria. I can't really find one right now on Ukraine, but
All right, let me see if I can find it real quick. Keep talking, Kev.
Yeah, man. So anyway, you gonna go to war?
Oh, man,
Yeah.
I
What are you
got
gonna do?
a
What are you gonna do for
bad-
your co-
I
what are
got
you
a
gonna do
bad-
for
I
your
got a
country?
bad hoof. Listen.
What are you gonna do for your country?
Listen, like
bro?
back in the day, send a salami
Listen.
to your boy in the army. I'll be sending edibles to you guys.
Ah,
Like,
that's
you know what I
cool.
mean? Like,
I can handle that.
Fucking, you guys need this in the
Yeah.
time. Help you sleep.
Dude, I don't know, bro. I don't want to go to war, bro. I just came to grips. I don't even want to do street fights anymore. Like, I don't want to fight nobody in public or.
Yo, but Kev, sending you to war, because I'm a little older than you.
Yeah.
And like, probably a couple of years younger than you. How the fuck are we gonna send these guys that, like, you know what I mean, like the younger generation to
Oh, they're
war?
not gonna
We
go.
are fucked.
Yeah, bro. I think about that shit all the time because I
You look around in the streets. These,
I still talk to like certain like sergeants and shit. And I tell you, like, yo, dude, these dudes who are enlisting, like these people who are enlisting, they're not built for it.
there should be a reality show about these
Yo,
new
dude,
age
they
recruits.
should be. They have these things now. When I left, they had these things in basic training where if you pull it out, the drill sergeant has to stop screaming at you.
A new
Like,
thing.
yeah, it's like this thing where like, which they,
I need a timeout.
yeah, like a
fuck
timeout call.
that, dude.
Like
Back
a
to
timeout
war.
call.
Give me 20 push-ups, scumbag. That's not my pronoun. Like, sorry.
All right, man. This fucking video. This is a little sneak peek of what we have to look forward to in this world,
Dude.
So from what I saw, this woman who wrote on the plans of Putin's strategy is he believes that the second we cross that line, that he believes that they have to do an overwhelming attack, meaning some sort of nuclear attack, to come back to the table to negotiate. That's what his.
What the fuck?
Can you still see it? I saw a better video, but anyway, they're using, and these are, war crimes. You're not supposed to use those types of weapons, especially where civilians are. So pray for Ukraine. Do what you can for them, and if you can send me a helmet and some armor, because if you go there, if you volunteer, they expect you to bring all your own gear.
How the fuck you supposed to do that?
I know a guy in Brooklyn.
What flight are you supposed to take?
You ever go to the liquor store and see those like skulls with the vodka or the tequila in it?
Yeah.
Like, who the hell buys this? $100-something. There was like a picture because I had to make Molotov cocktails.
Yeah.
There was like 20 of them. I'm like, oh, Ukrainian people are buying these skulls.
Yeah,
There was all bottles plus the skull ones because anything glass you need.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's who's buying those things.
Well, that's this. You know about that also. They're broadcasting on TV before they blew out their antenna over there. Instructions on how to make Molotov cocktails.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw it on TikTok or Instagram.
they're calling them something smoothies, Ukrainian smoothies or something, because Molotov was a Russian commander.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, this is. I mean, listen, yo, I hope you're wrong.
I didn't mean to bring this all down.
No, I hope you're wrong. It's fine.
I'm not wrong because at this moment, regardless, maybe I hope I'm wrong too. I hope Putin comes to his senses and we stop killing. But
Dude, that pandemic
right now,
brain real, bro.
it's real.
That pandemic brain real. Kev been
It's
saying
fucking
this
real.
shit since day.
Yeah, no, people have lost their fucking shit.
We lost our
By the
mind.
way, it's the first day in New York City where you
Yo.
don't need a fucking mask and you don't need a fucking
Yo.
vax passport. So go fuck yourself. And there's people still with like scotch tape on the side of their fucking.
Bro, 44th and 8th Avenue
Yeah.
is a drug den.
Yeah, no, I know. Just
It
like
is
sniffing and
a
smoking
drug
crack.
den.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, I saw a dude pull a coke rock out of his asshole, and sell it,
Right.
at 8 p.m.
Right.
Like there was no.
I saw an entire drug
Fear.
deal with just two assholes. They were just butthole to butthole. He put money came out and a crack on.
Ass.
Bro, it's getting wild out here in these streets,
Yeah.
bro.
I think we're wrapped, right? Damn. Yo, you got anything you want to plug?
Just stay tuned for new episodes, THC TV with Big T. Stay tuned for the vegan episode when Josh comes to Rockaway in the summer. I'm not going to come in the spring, the winter, the summer, so you go hit the beach with your girl, your son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll
Yeah,
record
man.
again.
Let's
Kev,
fucking
love to have
do
you
it.
back
Oh,
on.
yeah, buddy.
And thank you guys for having me, man.
Yeah, of course,
Thank
buddy.
you,
Yo,
bro.
this is the Mack Almanac. You're going to get a little bit of everything with us. You're going to get dating advice. You're going to talk about love life. We're going to talk about the Ukraine. We're going to talk about World War III. There's a little bit of everything, and you're welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're welcome.
like, subscribe, share. What else? Comment.
Comment, like, subscribe,
if you
share.
give me your opinion on the Ukraine situation.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Tell me if you wanna. What are you gonna do? You gonna pull out on the inhale? Or you gonna?
Make babies.
Are you gonna make babies?
Make babies. Make
What do you do?
babies. Shout out to everyone we love. Keep praying. Keep loving. This is the Mack Almanac. We'll see you next time.
If you feeling like a pimp.